What's going on, everybody? Hello, 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 hello. What's going on? Happy what the hell day it is today? It's Happy Wednesday. What's going on? All right, guys. All right. So we got a lot to talk about. What's going on? What's going on? Clover to retirement. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Buddha Bud is in the house. Mr. Buddha. How's the Buddha? Top come. What's going on about damn time, right? Finally caught alive. It's 4:30 in the morning in the UK, United Kingdom. Hello, matey. Right? No, that was terrible. Can I have a 90-cent cup? Is that better? No, I don't think that's that. I think that's Australian. I don't know, man. Well, what's up, Jamie? How you doing, man? Right? Americans is being Americans, right? What's going on? How you doing? What's going on? Let's slay this. The man, the myth, the legend. From homeless to the future multiple homeowner. Let's go. All right. So, if you think I got something special for you today, yeah, you're correct. I got something real good. All right. So, first things first. Let's see. Where should we start? Maybe we should, this may not sound humble, but let's go ahead and let's not be humble today, right? Right. So let's go ahead and let me stop the sharing of the screen and let me go ahead and let's go ahead and listen to this video real quick. This is utilizing this video I made March 3rd, which is I guess today's the 5th. So that's like 2 days ago. I don't know why YouTube says one. Anyhow, maybe 2 days ago. And we're gonna go ahead and listen to what our Al Stock Trades proprietary quant flow. Ooh, fancy, right? Let's see what I said. Okay, let's go ahead and play it. So, right, you can see there's a sea of red here, right? And you got that green again. This is all part of the Al Stock Trades quant flow terminal. See how powerful this is? This is how you read it. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the year. Again, you see, we're trying to become less negative. See how negative the Al Stock Trades proprietary quant flow is? And you see, ultimately, now we're getting to this blue C here, which is around like $3.40, $3.50. How do you think I know what the support line was for here? How do you think I knew that? Because I used the Al Stock Trades proprietary quant flow. How do you think I did that? Right? So you see how so are you starting to see the Al Stock Trades proprietary quant flow, ladies and gentlemen? Right? So now let's go ahead to see if the Al Stock Trades proprietary quant flow is correct or it's just full of crap. So let's go here and let's see. Did we fall down right here? We certainly did in that sea of freaking green. And then we're slowly basically bouncing, right? How do you think I'm able to do this? Well, you think I got magic? No, I got resources. I got data. And guess what? You can have this data too. All right. So another thing also is the RSI is resetting. It seems as the RSI is reset. If you look at momentum, remember MTUM is just literally gone belly up, and the goal is, are we going to go ahead and hit this red line again? But to be honest, there's a lot of support here. So we could have, listen, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say this. This is not financial advice. This is just from an educational perspective. I think we're going to bottom out in the next 2 weeks, either this week or next week. We are going to bottom out, ladies and gentlemen. Do you understand what that means? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Right. So, rush hour, right? So we're going to bottom out. And then, you're already starting to see, look at Palantir, right? It's hitting right on that 50-day simple moving average. The RSI is curling back up. MACD is about to recross again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to bottom in the next 2 weeks. Either the bottom is going to happen this week or the bottom is going to happen next week, I think, right? So let me go ahead and let's talk. So today, Clover's up 2.96%. So we've been down because we were above $4. We were down here to 346. And remember I told you that sea of blue or green, whatever, from the quant flow? We're up now 10%. So we've been up 10% since this dip. And I think maybe this is bottomed early. We'll see. I'm still cautiously optimistic. But what I want to point to you is Clover is up 2.96% today, but Humana is actually down. It's actually down a little bit, right? So the question is, how is Palantir doing? Well, Palantir's up 6.7 freaking 9%. So what does that tell you? We're starting to ride with technology stocks. You want to go for a ride, right? So we're starting to basically ride with technology stocks, okay? So, which makes sense. By the way, if you haven't listen, all right. If you have not seen my video on Google with the Vertex AI, I don't know what you're doing, right? You got to go ahead and see that, because this new technology that, and I have a presentation. So I attended some ground rounds today, and there was this prominent professor from Stanford that came. He's not a surgeon, but he's a cardiologist, and he was talking about how he's using AI for pretty much everything. And Clover is just pretty much, if there's a technology that works, they're going to get integrated. While Humana is still using the fax machine. You get what I'm trying to say? So I think, I'm pretty confident that we're going to bottom in the next 2 weeks, because a couple things happened that a lot of people have not paid attention to. Only the astute of the most astute. First things first, look at the double A, double I, double two, double this, double that, right? Look at this. We are more bearish than we were when millions of people were unfortunately dying in the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so, Trump is, he's such a negotiator, I tell you. He's such a negotiator, I was trying to figure out, I don't know if this is true. Middle East, $1 billion, Gaza. I was like, what in this guy? What in the world is this guy trying to what is Trump trying to do here? Because you remember when Trump made he made this, really, in my opinion, very, even got me kind of questioning him. He was saying that he wanted to do something called a Trump's Gaza Riviera, which, in my humble opinion, I think is, I think personally that's disrespectful. I think that's pretty sad, given that everything's rubble and these kids have lost their homes. But there was like a meme going on of him sitting down on the beach. Like, obviously it's a fake photo, but I was trying to figure out, what is this guy doing? I mean, no way this is going to happen. What's Trump's angle? Trump always has an angle. You remember, just before I tell you what his angle was, Shark Tank judges. Remember that lady that's always out? She's always out. So her name is Barbara Corcoran. Well, I have to tell you, this lady is like a shark. Okay, she's like she's really freaking beautiful. I think. I love women that are sharp. So I think she's a billionaire. No, her net worth is around $100 million. Yeah, she's done well for herself. She's very smart. Okay, I think mentally she's gorgeous. Okay, and she went ahead and she said something about Trump that I want to share with you all. Obviously, this is not a Trump channel, but we have to talk about politics, because we're about to enter this discussion regarding Trump right now. And I'm just setting you up right now. Okay. So let's go Barbara and let's go Trump. On Donald Trump as a businessman. There it is. I think it's this one. So let's go ahead, stop the share of the screen, and let's go ahead and share. I mean, you may have already watched this video. What's going on? What's going on, Odell? All right, so let's go ahead and just watch this, okay?
I did a lot of work with Donald.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this one.
Switching gears for a moment, you knew Donald Trump way back in his New York real estate days.
What a charmer.
And, you know, despite, you know, whatever you say about him, even you say he's a great salesman. What is his sales technique? Why is he so great?
He is a phenomenal salesman. He's not a great salesman. He's probably the best salesman I've ever been in the company of. And I spent a lot of time with Donald because he's 5 years older than me, I think 4 years, and he was raising his company right parallel with me raising mine. And so I did a lot of work with Donald. And I can tell you, he is the best salesman I've ever met in my life. I watched him walk into a situation, for example, selling the Plaza Hotel to the Chinese out of Hong Kong. It was in Taiwan. Group of Asians, wealthiest families in Hong Kong. And they were there because they were interested in the Plaza Hotel. And I was a broker, or my brokers, we were all at the table. We were like really hungry to make this deal. And I watched him totally not pitch the Plaza Hotel, bury it, and talk.
He didn't even care about the hotel. Everyone's focused on the hotel. Trump is talking about something else. He's like, the damn with the hotel. And he's talking about something else. Right? And then check this out.
About the land masses on the Hudson River and the buildings that would be there. They were not the least bit interested. They just wanted to buy the Plaza Hotel. Like a customer, I want to buy it. And Donald was near bankruptcy. He really needed the money to bail out. And I watched him. I thought he was so off. He wasn't. They bought the land and built all those towers on the West River as we know it today. You know, all those Trump towers along the river. That was the deal. How did he do that? I'll tell you what his masterful mind does. He is a genius at picking out the vulnerability of someone's personality. He can smell it, sense it, and trust it. Okay. So, for example, if you were to walk into a business meeting with Donald and you're saying whatever you're saying, I've seen it time and time again, he could see what your weakness is and not physically reach over and put his finger on it, but he just could see what your weakness is and play into it. Not the nicest thing in the world, but it's a certain gift I've never seen anyone else. And that's exactly what he did in the election. I think he put his finger on what the weakness was, the vulnerability of people, and he knows how to touch it. Just so. And people go along for the ride. He is a phenomenal salesman, I have to say. Really. He could sell anything.
There it is. Okay, so again, this is not a, Donald Trump channel here, but I just wanted to just point something out. And you guys know I'm in healthcare. I was I'm actually, so I'm independent, but I actually lean more to the left. That's just who I am. But I got to give credit when credit's due. I mean, this guy just knows how to freaking negotiate, right? I mean, he's smarter than me. Donald Trump is smarter than me, right? I mean, he's smarter than me, guys. I mean, I have to admit, this one above my head. I mean, he just pulled a fast one on me. So he goes in and makes this obnoxious comment. Right? About Gaza wanting to freaking buy it and like build a hotel and all this bullshit. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Are you crazy? Like, are you crazy? And then all of a sudden, a day ago, yesterday, I see, and this is just sad. This is sad, right? Let's look at this, right? And then he says, Arab leaders approve $53 billion alternative to Trump's Gaza plan. Now, let me ask you something. Do you think that Trump really wanted to do his Gaza plan? No. He wanted these people to put up the money. And they just put $53 billion. Are you starting to see what I'm telling you? Are you starting to see what Barbara was saying here regarding her analysis, the way she? I think this was his plan all along. So now let's go back to the stock market because I'm going to link these to you, right? Because sadly, you got to talk about again, I'm sorry, I don't like to talk about politics, but you got to talk about politics in the stock market. I mean, because this guy is causing a havoc in the market now with these tariffs, right? So I got to talk about it. Right? I mean, if I don't talk about it, then I'm doing you a disservice, right? I'm not telling you how I feel, right? I'm not telling you what I'm thinking, right? What the hell is that? So no, so we're gonna tell how you feel, right? And must hold back comments. No, don't hold back comments. If you hate Trump, you hate Trump. If you love Trump, you love Trump. This is the comment section on this channel is open. This is Clover and politics. You guys can talk about it, whatever you want right now, right? So because we're talking about politics, I have to open up the black box. You know what I'm saying? we can't. So, or we got to talk about it, right? So, all right. So you see here the double I bears, guys, it's freaking high. It's higher than COVID. I mean, people think like we're going to go into a recession, and it's if these tariffs are kept, I think we might go into a recession, right? So this, I think personally, just like how sadly the lives, just like what she said, he plays into people's vulnerability and plays against it. He certainly played into my vulnerability, and he played, I'm sure, to the Arab leaders' vulnerability. He did, and he certainly had them put up money. I think he's doing the same thing right now here, right? I think he's doing the same thing here, guys. Let me explain. So if you go to the poly market, again, a lot of people say the poly market's not right. I thought so too. But then Donald Trump won and the poly market was correct. So I'm starting to believe in this thing called poly market because people put money on this, right? So here, Al's political channel is awesome. Oh, yeah. We go hardcore in the political channel. And the beautiful part is we love each other at the end. I mean, it's such a good mix. Sometimes we veer off on one side. I come in. I'm like, okay, let's balance it. I'm such an independent, guys. You have no idea. But to be honest, I'm a liar. I'm a big Obama fan. I mean, guys, I mean, come on, right? I love Obama, right? I mean, I'm a big Obama guy. So I'm an independent that leans a little bit to the left. It is what it is. Don't kill me, right? But don't shoot me, right? So American Israel already rejected the 53 billion plan by Egypt because the plan included not removing people of Gaza, and Netanyahu wants to make all the Gaza people homeless, right? So the question you have to ask yourself is, are they rejecting it because of that, or are they rejecting it because they want the Arab nations to put more money? Maybe they want 100 billion. What I'm trying to tell you is it's not face value. You can't like when it comes to politics, it's never the most obvious answer. It's such a weird, freaking nasty game. I think there's just one of my argument to you, Crump, is it's just more than that. Because I was emotional at this. I'm like, are you serious? You want to kick these people out? There's something happening. And again, I can't put my finger on it because he's smarter than me. Trump is smarter than I can't. He has a lot of years on him. I mean, I'm not a good negotiator, right? As a Canadian, he is welcome to keep tariffing us. Our government is so corrupt that we need it to have our leaders put in their place. Alex, I have a lot of Canadians on our platform. I love them dearly. Listen, man, I get what you're saying, but like a lot of the Canadians are hurting right now from what they're communicating to me. And I don't want to see my beautiful Canadians hurt because, I went to Canada, dude, and they treated me like family, man. I love Canada, man. Shout out to Nordic Spa. Shout out to my friend in Ottawa. I love Canada. Shout out to all the beautiful people I met in Toronto and Quebec. Oh my God, the people of Quebec, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Right? So the plan was rejected. Yep, I know, right? But it's interesting though. There's more to it, right? Seen earlier that he is pushing some of the mix. Yes, exactly. You're hitting it on the nod. So let's go ahead and look at this, okay? So will Trump remove tariff on Canada before May? So if you look at kind of the middle to end, really the end of February, it was a low chance that he was going to remove the tariffs in May. All of a sudden now, we're talking like 50% chance. It went up to like 60% plus that these tariffs are going to be removed. And what do you think is going to happen to the stock market once this happens? The stock market's going to go up. Okay. And they already negotiated that cars are not going to be part of the tariffs You got to look deeper under the hood. You can't just trust the media. You have to become the media. You have to do your own due diligence, which is challenging because how the hell are we supposed to do our normal job? You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, if you do like what I'm doing and sharing with you due diligence and kind of how I'm seeing the world, hit us with a thumbs up. Because again, guys, you know, screw Republicans and screw Democrats. I just care about people to break out of the freaking matrix, okay? So why all of a sudden now the odds that he's going to remove tariffs from Canada before May is increasing? The question you have to ask yourself is, what's happening in May? So to answer this question, we got to look at this. Fed decision in May. And this has a lot of money in it, right? So again, in the beginning, we have no change, which was 80%. Now that's down to 60%. A decrease in 25 basis points, so a rate cut has increased to around pretty much 40%. A rate increase, both 50 or 25 are like pretty much zero, like 2.41%. So this is like BS. These are gamblers thinking that they could like multiple extra money. So you can eliminate this number and eliminate this 2.4 and 1, and you could just call this kind of 36% or 40%, 60% around that, right? Ratio. I think that in the next week, this red line is going to go up. I think the odds of a rate cut in the next 2 weeks are going to go up. And you might ask me, how do I know this? And my answer to you is ADP, employment change. You're like, what in the world is that? And again, guys, there's a lot of tricks up my sleeve. Lots of things happen today that unfortunately retail investors don't know about. Like, for example, in the stock market, we just talked about it. Some smart Lifetime member said, I like to look at the Fed's beige book. Well, the Fed's beige book reported today, and it showed a slight growth. Okay, we'll explain what that means. But the big thing here is private employers added just, which is the right word to use, just 77,000 jobs in February, far below expectations. So the problem is, what does ADP mean? Because if I say ADP to you, you might not know what that means. Can someone drop it in the chat of what that means, ladies and gentlemen? I'll explain. ADP, the unemployment change report, measures monthly private sector job growth in the United States. It's based on payroll data from ADP. It provides early insights into the labor market trends before official government reports. Always dumping puts? No, it doesn't stand for that. Come on. That's funny though. You got me chuckling. So, okay. So why am I talking about this? Well, because on Friday we have the non-farm payroll. And the expectation of what the streets is looking for is 160,000 jobs. But guys, we're getting 77,000 here. So I think we might even get under 100,000 jobs added in this week's non-farm payroll. And what that's going to do to the stock market is it's going to cause a growth scare. Everyone is going to be like, oh, I can't wait to show you on Friday, guys. You guys are about to see it. On Friday, you're going to see Yahoo Finance with the big freaking face. going, oh my God, the job, like we got a growth scare. Oh my God, guys, you guys, hold on. Wall Street picture, big mouth. Where's that? Where's that guy with the big mouth? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. What the hell is this? Wall Street picture. Or shock. This guy's face is gonna yeah. Wall Street is gonna be like this. You know how much this guy makes on Wall Street? This guy trades for the stock market. This guy makes millions of dollars trading the floors. This guy, you know how much knowledge this guy has? This guy's a lot of knowledge. All right, listen. So this guy's face is gonna pop, and everyone's gonna be so worried. Everyone's gonna be so sad. We're all gonna die, right? There's gonna be a growth scare. Okay. And what's gonna end up happening is the Fed decision in May regarding a rate cut is going to go up higher. And that is going to force the Fed's hands, which goes back to what I was saying regarding what Trump is trying to do. I think we're going to bottom out in the next 2 weeks. And the market's already realizing this, and it's pre-anticipating. And I think that's what's happening. So again, I would love to know, what are your thoughts? I'm just giving you my thoughts and I'm thinking out loud. I don't have a transcript. I'm not reading off of anything. I'm just a guy speaking in a microphone with my dog looking at me like I'm some weirdo. Okay. Let me go ahead and look at the comments. Right. Well, I mean, sadly, from what I'm seeing, sometimes unethical behavior is rewarded in this world, which is why the system is corrupt. Right. So eat the rich. Right. Seems more than capitulation. When the headlines read the deal is rejected, that does not mean the deal is dead. Exactly, Cappy. Exactly. There's more to it. The Art of the Deal, which I haven't read that book, and now I want to read it. You know, if you compare the tariffs that Canada has towards America, I believe at 25% is very small. I mean, again, I'm not really a tariff expert, guys. Yeah, seems more like capitulation. Matrix, the Tate invest in Clove. I mean, I don't know, guys, about Tate, but no, I don't think so. I mean, but in terms of, you know, our platform, let me show you something. Look at this. let me show you something cool. Look at this. Whoa, look at that. Welcome to our stock trades. Welcome. That's kind of freaky, huh? Yeah, welcome. Right. So the point here is, before we go on into the analysis here, you know, I want to, again, I read this to you guys before, but I want to read it to you again. Right. So, you know, I'm in denial. This is J. Cole. I'm in denial. Right. And it don't take no x-ray to see right through my smile. Oh no. I'm always on the go. But there's no drink out there that can numb my soul. Oh no. Right. All we can, you know, all we want to do is take the chains off, right? All we want to do is be free. We just want to break the chains. Can you tell me why every time I step outside, I see my people die? Oh, why? I'm letting you know that there ain't no gun they make that can kill my soul. Right? Then he says, forget this chain because it ain't me. Though I'm eternally grateful for the Jay-Z. We so elated, we celebrated like Obama waited until his last day in office to tell the nation brothers are getting the reparations. Hey, and this is the big one I need you to listen to here. A man can dream, can he? No disrespect in terms of change, because I haven't seen any. Maybe he had good intentions, but was stifled by the system and was sad to learn that he actually couldn't bring any. That's what I get for thinking this world is fair. They let a brother steer the ship and never told him that the ship was sinking. I got patients that have unfortunately have passed on, right? That they have a bill that passed on to their family because the insurance denied them. I've seen patients where they don't have a car to get their dialysis done, and no one is out there to help them, right? You come into this world thinking about the American dream, but then you realize you haven't seen any. We all come in the world with good intentions, but we get stifled by the system to realize you actually couldn't bring any. And this is what we all get for thinking this world is fair. They tell you you can have the American dream, you can steer the ship. They tell you that this is your country, right? You can make, you put in what you put in, but never told you that there's nepotism and never told you that the ship was sinking, right? The guy who knows a family guy always gets the job above you. Your boss doesn't care about you. Doesn't even, as one of our members said today, and yeah, I read the chats, I listen to what you say. He says, my boss doesn't give a damn about my family. He doesn't give a shit about my family. He doesn't care about my family. Right? Why do you think we built this platform? Right? We have all these issues in the world, but then we get sidetracked because even if we're dying and the ship is sinking, right? And the ship was sinking, we know we're going to die anyway, but we got other things to worry about because we got to think about our bank account. Right? And while we go in and figure out our bank account, we see other people, right? That have these beautiful watches that they paid a lot for it. Right? Forget that watch you paid too much for. You ought to be ashamed. When brothers back home be dreading when the seasons change because they ain't got no heat and they got no AC. Walmart distribution fired a homie. He just had a baby. You wonder why it's been so many B&Es lately while brothers from the hood shooting like this is TNT lately, right? Shout out to Memphis, right? When I was there. And since all the ballers leaving college early, I turn on the TV and don't see no brothers with degrees lately. Right? Are we all alone, fighting on our own? Please just give me a chance. I just want to dance. I want to dance like Donald Trump. I want the rest of my American citizens and all the people around the world to dance like him. Right? All we want to do is just be free. The reason why I'm taking some time talking about this is you think people in this country, and I don't know about your country, but at least in the United States, where you think about capitalism, they don't teach us anything regarding the double-I bears. They don't teach you anything about how to understand new data points that come on like the poly market. They don't tell you how to interpret data. They don't teach you any of that because they just want you to be an employee. They want you to be a servant. They want you to listen to your boss. They want you to row the boat. They want you to work until you're 18 and then retire until you're 65 with all these chronic diseases. And heck, some of them want to push you until you're 70 to work. And while you're in the hospital with, God forbid, cancer spreading everywhere, your employer, they don't care. Your employer doesn't care. They're going to go hire someone else. Why do you think we built this goddamn platform? Why do you think we're teaching what Benjamin Graham's teaching? Why do you think we're doing this? I'm trying to help you break out because I broke out. I'm free. I'm finally free at last. I broke out. And I'm trying to help you too. Right? So whenever you see things on the media, you see Trump Gaza plan, the Gaza Riviera, all this BS news, understand it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all fake. No one is going to tell you the truth because the truth is expensive. The truth makes you money. But you know what will help you find the truth? It's the Al Stock Trades platform. This platform will tell you what Wall Street is doing with their money. And don't take it from me. Take it from all the lifetime members out there. Okay? So, have you heard of Trump's plan on strength mineral? Yeah, you see, there's another thing about minerals. There's so many things. There's so many things that we don't even know. Right? Obviously, I know about the Ukraine negotiation with minerals, and then Putin said, but the thing is, it's all, you always have to look deeper. Right? I guess we're doing poetry today, right? Right? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. You think, let's see here. I'm free at last too. Right? Sorry, I'm behind on the comments here. I effing love you, Al. You are my hero. And I'm banging the table. We need to eat more meat. Let's do it. Right? You remember the chest bump? Right? Even if they did tell people the truth, most people will do nothing with it because it's inconvenience to their lifestyle. Because they crippled them. Because most people don't know how to think for themselves. Because most people are NPCs. They're just add value to the simulation. I'm trying to teach you how to be a freaking player in the system. That's what I'm trying to teach you. Okay? Al Stock Trades is the real deal. The network itself is worth it. The platform will make you rich. And I'm not paying for this comment. This is an honest comment from God. Okay? And guess what? If you think the platform is done, the platform is being updated as we speak. You know? It's continuously being updated, right? What did I walk into? Trump, what do you guys mean? Well, no, but here's the thing. Again, listen. Just listen to what I'm saying, okay? Listen to what I'm saying, okay? A spade is not a spade. Listen, guys. There's going to be people that watch this video that are just, if you don't understand what I'm saying, then I'm sorry to say this, you might be an NPC. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm not agreeing with him, nor I'm disagreeing with him. I'm just showing you the system is rigged. The system is rigged. Okay. Okay. All right. So, review stocks, anything profitable now, set stop losses to lock in gains. When dip happens, buy the dip. Rocket science. I mean, there's more, a little more intrinsics and all these other things, right? So, yeah. So there it is. What else? Yeah, the Fed's beige book came back, shows slight growth relative to what it was before. Let's look at the S&P 500 from our proprietary quantum charts. Let's Let's go ahead and put the support line here so we can see that we're slowly starting to bottom out here. So there's the Fibonacci. So we're like literally touching these right now. So we got a single, double, triple, quadruple bottom here. And now we're rebounding. All right, let's go and look at the hour. Look at that. See that? See that? It's not too hard when you have it like this, isn't it? Right? Let's go ahead and look at the institutional ownership section. Let's score it. So looking like bearish for let's see. The problem is you really can't. This is the S&P 500, so it's hard to see how many people are invested in this. I mean, total invested for this one about $300 billion. So it's tough to score this one, right? Let's see. I don't know about analyst estimates. I've never. Yeah, you can't really get analyst estimates for S&P. Doesn't really give you anything. Let's go ahead and let's do Clover. Let's do a support line here. You can see right there. Look at that, right? Look, the fib is right there. Look at that, right? 351, and then we're just bouncing, right? Let's look at the hour. Support line. Look at that. Look at that beautiful support here. Look at that. Let's look at the fib, right? So this is kind of where we're at, right? Let's go ahead and let's look at the hour. Actually, let's look at the daily. Yeah. Let's put the analyst price target. Look at that. We're getting there. Doesn't that look like an uptrend to you? Draw a line here. Does not look like an uptrend to you? Okay. Let's go ahead and initialize our AI engines and let's run it all. We got a bullish score of 4 and a bearish score of 1. The minute chart's an uptrend. Hour chart's a downtrend. Daily is an uptrend. Weekly is an uptrend. All time is an uptrend. We're starting to change, ladies and gentlemen, on the minute chart. Let's go ahead and see what Palantir's score is. I'm sure Palantir is going to be a 4 as well. Let's see. Oh my God. Palantir's a 4. Uptrend on the minute. Hour's a downtrend. Daily's up. Weekly's up. All time is up. How do they know that? Because these are momentum stocks. They are running together. Are you starting to see what I'm saying? Okay, let's go back to Clover. Let's go ahead and look at institutional ownership. Any updates? No updates yet. Look at this. You see how this beautiful thing crossed? I need to make these lines thick. Hold on. Let me remind let me text myself. Wait a minute. Make the institutional lines thicker. Thanks. Got to remember that stuff, you know. Got to think of here, okay. But I gotta make them thick. I like them thick. I don't know, I like it thicker, you know. It feels like I'm better, you know, more like you can grab it, you know. It just looks a little flimsy here, a little thicker. Anywho, you score this and you got a bullish score of 6. You see, I'm always trying to improve the platform, guys. I'm OCD, okay? Anywho, but you can still use it, you can still read it. I mean, it's very clear. It's a freaking sexy platform, right? So bullish score of 6, a bear score of 3, all overall bullish. Let's look at the Monte Carlo. Let's run this. Let's go ahead and run these projections, baby. 25,000 projections. On the minute, you got a bull case of 391, a base of 381. And guys, we're going. Hour, 455. Daily, 716. All time, $6.42. Weekly, $8.19. We're heading there. We're slowly getting there. Oh, Scruff McCruff, is this new on the platform? I saw this on one of the last videos, was looking for it. My friend, you're a lifetime member. Yes. So to access this, remember, so when I exited this button, I have to hit the escape button to exit it, right? You want to go, let's view student mode. Let's go to home. This is your mastering software and course, everything. You want to this is the advanced Al stock trades terminal. All you got to do, where'd it go? Here it is. All you got, because I clicked this, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, where'd it go? You got to click which one you want. So we're looking at quantum charts. You click this, and then it loads up. See how beautiful that is? It loads up, and you just press this button. And if you want the light show to happen, it goes like this. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So beautiful. Right? But anywho, that's how you access it, right? Now, very quickly, right? You guys so funny. Very quickly, if you guys want access to this, we do have a flash sale. Take $500 off, coupon code FLASH. Okay, and you get access to everything we offer, lifetime access, one-time payment, right? We got Affirm and PayPal for people that want to finance for lifetime access. Prices will be increasing in the future, so take advantage, okay? Again, this is lifetime access to data, lifetime access to the stock terminal, advanced stock terminal, and the Discord stock terminal, and the community. I mean, it's just everything, right? Everything we have, right? So now let's go ahead and, like I said, let's look at, again, this is going to be released soon. Palantir, just such a beautiful, clean relationship here, such a clean stock. You run it, they were bearish here, stock dropped from like freaking 10 down to freaking 6. Then they started being bullish, and then it stock 10x over 6 quarters. It's not always going to look like that, but I think Clover's pretty clean, right? The dumb money and smart money, retail to institutional investors, they were pretty long. You got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 quarters of hell. Let's see when smart money left. Smart money was bearish here. Stock dropped. Smart money started being bullish. What do you think is going to happen after 6 quarters? What do you think is going to happen to this yellow stock price? If you don't remember, if you have amnesia like me, let's see what happened. Smart money became bullish here. What happened to the stock price? Right? It really is so insane how much information this platform has. I sometimes forget about the Al Stock Trades website because I'm in the community so much. It's a no-brainer, best purchase out there. Exactly. Yeah. So what Scruff McRuff is mentioning is this. So you hit the terminal, right? So here's the community. I mean, you got everything, man. You got research, options edge. When I do my covered calls, cash secured puts, because sometimes it's important to look at those things. Like we have people on the platform now making $16,000 a month, and soon they'll be making $600,000 a month, right? It's insane, right? People also, what he's mentioning also is all these other things too, but most importantly, you got the bullseyes. The bullseyes tell you, remember when AMC told you to get the hell out? I mean, this bullseyes basically tell you, and this is from a third party. Normally, this by itself costs you $69 a month. And this, they don't have lifetime, but we give it to you. We give it to you. Right? We give it to you real good, right? Here's the softwares, and here's the terminal, right? Here's the algo flow. They can predict kind of what's going on with the stock price, right? He's talking about the proprietary, brain machine, as well as all this stuff, right? So the point is it's a no-brainer, right? So here's this. Also, here's the metrics chart for Clover. Let's go ahead. This is again our Al Stock Trades terminal right here. Let's go ahead and hit Clove. Yep, for the first time, we're free cash flow positive. Now I'm waiting. Did they report? No, okay, we're still waiting for Clover to put it in, right? So still waiting on them. No worries. But look at book value, guys. Let's just graph book value. Screw all this. Where's the book value? Book value per share. Let's graph it. Look at that. That thing went down to negative. Then it went down to 70 cents. And then now it went to 59 cents. Remember, here's the book value here. It's right here. Where is it? I'm lost. Sorry, I lost it. 59 cents, right? 60 cents. Why do you, right? And then all of a sudden it's slowly starting to rise now. We're going to the moon. And look at the gross margins. Why are the gross margins 83%? Why are they 83%? You know what that makes me think? Could the Clover assistant, could the counterpart assistant money be inside 2024? Oh yeah, just lounge around in politics to piss people off. No, I mean we got a good platform, right? Right, selling puts, Clove paying 40% APR here, right? Right? No, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You are in politics out all the time. Oh, yeah, right. No, I mean, it's nice. Everyone has, it's just nice. What I wanted to do is I wanted to have a virtual reality where we can enter rooms and talk to each other. I really wanted that. Maybe in the future when these meta glasses get better, we can kind of sit down and have little talks and be in our metaverse. That would be pretty cool. But I don't know. Maybe metaverse was a flop, right? Right. But look, I need you to listen. I need you to everyone shut up and listen. Okay, ready? Stop talking to your wives. Stop talking to your dogs. Just say, please shut up. Everyone shut up. Listen. Please listen. Okay? This is important. I don't know the answer to this. I need your help. Okay? Look at the gross margins. 2018 doesn't count because they weren't public. So let's just go to 2020. The gross margins were 12.31%. 2021, the gross margins were negative 5%, negative 5.38. 2022 margins were 0.65%, less than 1%. 2023 margins were 12.65%. Guys, I need your help. Why are the margins 83%? Let's look at the quarterly real quick. Something happened. Look at the gross margins. They were 81.38% on Q4. I don't get it. Why? I don't know. Why are they 81%? Could it mean they got some counterpart assistant revenue that they're not disclosing? Again, I don't know. I'm waiting for this data to fix itself. And I'm waiting for these numbers to be inputted. And then we shall see. But I just wanted to point that out to you guys. Because earnings per share was 0.04. I mean, this thing's accurate, right? So drop it in the chat what you guys think. Because I think that's kind of weird. Because look at the gross margins. Look at that graph. You see this graph? It goes, you see that? You see that graph? Could this be the segue to SaaS? I'm speculating, but there's a weird data point. And by the way, B-Rad Cooley, I know you're going to watch this tomorrow. You remember the analyst estimates that I gave you from that Bloomberg terminal? Remember how it said 80+%? I think we're starting to see it again in reality now instead of estimates. Anywho, we'll get back to this. I think this is I think this is real. I think this is based from reality. So we'll keep investigating, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Clover right now. You start to see we got a big sea of freaking green here, right? This green, let's remove this here real quick. The blue line now is finally out of hell, or the Al Stock Trades proprietary quant flow now is pretty much over the blue line. Well, let's see how it looks like on the month. Still negative, but it's becoming less negative, so it could be reversing. You already started seeing a reverse. There's a huge buy sign here around the $3.60. I know, yeah, 23 likes. Come on, man. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, guys. Give me some likes. Give me some likes, right? Now, honestly, you guys don't have to do it. To be honest with you guys, I mean, listen, guys. It would be so nice to have a really flourishing YouTube channel. But the thing is, guys, honestly, it's okay. You guys don't have to tire yourself and give a like. I mean, sometimes people are not logged in; they have to log in, and it's just like a hassle. So just relax and enjoy the video. It's okay, right? That's funny because I only see 12. What the heck, YouTube? What the heck, YouTube? Right? So let's go to 3 months. So we are starting to increase. And if we again see this green, this all means that buyers are stepping in. Let's remove this. Yeah. So this one, it almost hit $5, right? And there's buying pressure at 383, so we're matching up on the 3 month. So we're at current price at 383. So we're going to see some really big buying pressure. So the question is have we recovered and are we back on an uptrend? We are going to bottom in the next 2 weeks, but could Clover have bottomed early? Again, I'm cautiously optimistic, but you see it's right on this blue green here. So blue green, whatever, right? So I think I'm waiting for this Al Stock Trades proprietary quant flow to be above the blue line, because once it's above the blue line, once we see this little cross, stocks are going to go up. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at here again. So again, I want this to reverse, and it's slowly becoming less negative, so we can essentially climb out of hell. I want this to be less negative. I want to climb out of hell. Okay. Now, if we just eliminate all this and just focus on this, I think we're about to regain this cycle. Okay. And you can see buyers. You can see how it started. Excuse me. You see how it's starting to become blue green here. Buyers were stepping in, and you see how the transition is, and then the buyers stepped in, and then buyers basically started buying the dip all here, and then obviously the rest is history. Yeah, so pretty much we have our own book map / heat map, right? And normally this is very expensive, all part of lifetime access, which is why, when I say, people laugh, this is very cheap, guys. This will be a $5,000 platform in the next 12 months. And in the next couple of years, it's going to be in at 25,000 plus for sure. Okay, so we got this. In terms of intrinsics, we've done it before. We can do it again later. But look at Clove. I'm curious. Oh, yes. Let's run the machine learning. Mildly bullish. You can see it's creeping up a notch, isn't it? So we're getting there. But what I wanted to do real quick is I wanted to go to Clove and just type in Clove stock, and I want to show you something. You know how HIMS, this is a stock that we called out a couple months in November. Remember that? And if you don't believe me, you can look at our YouTube video. Here, let me just show you. Because we can just go. We have YouTube open here. You could just go here. You could go. You view channel. You could type in HIMS. So here's HIMS. We made the video here. I'll just show you. So we said the $15 to $66. We called out the price target on November 28. So if you go to HIMS and go to November 28, it was, yes, I work on Thanksgiving. Don't make fun of me. I like to work. So right around here, right? And the stock pretty much shot up right around here. The stock shot up 113%. It went as high as $72, right above our intrinsic value. Where the hell did it go? Right above our intrinsic value calculation. This was HIMS. So now let's go ahead and talk about him. And let's go ahead and talk about this article. Missed the Hims and Hers rally. Clover Health could be next. Clover Health could be next. Market sentiment intelligence. Clover Health could be next. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, very just beautiful, smooth user interface here. I try my best to give you my best, and I hope you see it. I have to wake up in a few hours, but here I am. And I'm trying to show you that, yes, there's a way out. There's a way out. I'm trying to show you that, yes, you can have the American dream. Your ship does not have to sink. There is a way out. Okay. And our group has found it. And you might ask yourself, why am I sharing this information if it works? Well, you can actually learn this information for free if you really want to. Just read the book Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. But the only issue is you have to buy a Bloomberg terminal, which costs $2,500 a month. But the thing is, they're not going to teach you how to use it, right? Regardless, even if this information was cheap, which is it's not, it's expensive, and let's say this information was free, people will still not, there's going to be people out there that still won't do it. They just won't do it. They won't do it. They just won't. And I don't know if it's part of the simulation. Maybe it's part of their wiring. Shoot, I don't know. Maybe they just, Mother Earth needs rowers to row the boat. Maybe people, I don't know. I just don't know. But there's going to be people that watch this video, and there's going to be people that say, I like it, but maybe later. There's going to say people that, oh, whatever, I don't like this, whatever. And there's going to be a small percentage that are like, I'm tired. I want to change. And those are the people that we're looking for. Those are the people that I want to find. Those are the people that I want on the platform, right? People that are lifelong learners, right? So, any case, I hope this video was great. I'm looking forward for Friday, because I think there's going to be a growth scare. I think the market's going to be down. Maybe it might be down. It might be freaking up on good news, because it certainly was today for when the ADP report came online. But yeah, I appreciate you, Patel. But yeah, so if it gets too many likes, then the algo shares it to everyone. I'm not done collecting shares at low prices. You know, it's funny. I'm sure there's people out there that are like, do not like his videos. Let's keep Al stock trades a secret. I'm sure there's people out there, because I get it. You know, it's I don't know why there's people out there that if they had this information, they would never share it. They would never share it. But I need you to think bigger than that, to those people out there. I could share this information, and I am, and about half of the people won't even listen, because that's just who they are. They won't listen. They're too preoccupied within their sports. They're between the Lakers and all this other crap, right? It is what it is. People are distracted with life. A lot of people are NPCs. Okay. Any case, I love you all. Work hard. We're creating a movement, and I did share with everyone. I know no one bought Clove. Now they can. No, yeah, and there's a lot of people, Cappy, that you're in the lifetime access. You see it. You know, there's a lot of people in there. They're like, oh, I told my friends about Clove, and now they want to get in, but it, you know, just wait until it goes up higher. A lot of people are going to be like, oh man, right? I mean, it is what it is. Didn't I tell you a year ago? People are going to say, I wish I bought more. I wish I bought more. You know what I mean? But what the hell were we doing? I made over 700 videos and still, I mean, I could have made 1 million videos and it still would have been enough. But you can't tell me that Al Stock Trades did not try. I gave you guys my all, guys. I gave you my all. Over 700 videos for a freaking medical student. Come on, guys. I gave you my all. I'm like Charlotte's Web at the end of the freaking video, man. I'm like Charlotte's Web. I'm out of web, guys. I'm tired. You know? It sounds depressing, doesn't it? I love you guys. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm gonna drink some water and go pass out and hug my dog. God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.